Hey everybody, how's it going? This is New York Dan here with one of my world renowned popular social security videos. That's right, I came here today to Nathan Benderson Park and I'm going to be doing a video about how you can live your best life now. I set up my camera on a tripod. It might fall over, guys. Just bear with me here. I'm going to try to get this video going viral. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the benefits of collecting early Social Security. You see, you got to realize you got less runway behind you than you got in front of you. And you better make sure you take off at the end of that runway before you go broke, because it's going to be painful if you don't. Now, I saw a guy on YouTube that was demonstrating a genius idea how you could actually use a roll of toilet paper to figure this stuff out. If you rip the sheets off, each one represents a different stage of your life. And you're going to see it's going to put everything in perspective, is what it's going to do. When you realize a life better lived is by collecting early. Yeah, age 62, Social Security. We're talking all about Social Security today. I'm one of the foremost experts on the topic. How did I become an expert? Well, I got a lot of views on YouTube, so that kind of makes me an expert here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover some of the pitfalls of collecting. This is an updated video. We're going to talk about the problem of health insurance. Yup, we're going to tackle that one. That's a big one today, folks. We're going to tackle the health insurance problem. We're going to talk about some side hustles that can help bridge the gap, because you're not going to get full Social Security. No, you got to take a reduced payment, age 62. We're going to talk about why it's time to quit your prison job. You tell the boss he can take that job and shove it. That's right. And then you can be like me and you can hang out here at Nathan Benderson Park, baby. So we're going to go over this. We're going to talk and we're going to tell you how you can live your best life now, not 5 years from now, but now, as in right now. We can't wait. We're not going to wait around for that. No, siree. Now, we're going to pick this up and I'm going to show you, because I got to get an important, it's not only a delicious beverage, but it's an important part of this video, because then we're going to segue into what's called the side hustle. Yeah, all we got to do is just take a look in here. Ah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, it's a cornucopia, baby. So, folks, you may be wondering about side hustles. Yeah, that's one way to make up for the lost Social Security money. I always recommend drinking these Diet Cokes. I'm going to tell you why. That's the best Diet Coke I ever had in my life. After you get done drinking this, I just happen to fish this out of the can over there. But there's plenty more. It's a cornucopia. Do you know these cans? You can get 10 cents or 5 cents for each can you collect. This is a perfect side hustle, baby. And you're drinking the soda anyway. So that will help bridge the gap with your Social Security. Genius. There's other ways to come up with a side hustle. A lot of places, they'll pay you if you donate plasma or blood. That's a great way to make money, guys, instead of clocking in at a prison job. Other things you can do: local grocery store. They got the carts. You got to push those things Someone's got to put them back in the store. You could be out there pushing the carts. It's a much better job than being at some office. You get fresh air, you get to go outside. It's going to be great. Now, part of my problem with my million view Social Security video, yeah, being the foremost expert on the topic, there's a lot of pressure on me to perform. People have said, you need a good backdrop like Nathan Benderson Park. I got that covered. But they've also said there's a problem. How do you afford health insurance? You don't get full retirement benefits till 67. You're not going to be able to get the health insurance you need. I think you have to be around age 65 or 66 to get Medicare, which will cover some of your health costs. Being that I'm the foremost expert, I know what I'm talking about. I know it's either age 65, 66, or 67. And maybe I'll do a follow-up video and I'll tell you the exact age when I get that figured out. Now, I took a few notes here because I know how to write. Okay, so I have a concept. It's called deferred health care. If you retire early, at 62, you start collecting. You can use this powerful strategy to take care of that gap until you reach full retirement age, baby. I'm just trying to juggle my Diet Coke here. I don't want to dent the can. I need to get that 5 cent for it. So, this concept, it's a hell of a concept. What you do is, if you have health problems, all you got to figure out is a way to defer going to the doctor for about 5 years. Maybe even less than that, maybe 3 years. I'll get the numbers straight. I'll figure it out, but that's nothing. 3 years. Yeah, if you need to get work done, you have health ailments, there's a way you can just kind of let them slide, and maybe you'll make it to 65, and then it's game on, baby. You can get the Medicare, and you'll be going to the doctor, and then you can catch up on everything you missed. It's genius is what it is. And don't forget this fact. The 5th leading cause of death is actually from going to the doctor. So you may be doing yourself a favor to defer it. It's genius. I'm telling you, you folks, you got to learn, you got to live your best life now. The runway, you're going to run out of runway, and then you're not going to be able to collect the Social Security. You got to think about best life now, guys. Once they get done over there, I'll be sleeping under the steps at Benderson here. They're doing some kind of a circus today. Go figure. Let me tell you guys, it's all about avoid the prison job, quit your job today, and get out in the park. This is where it's at, guys. There's plenty of people to keep you company. Some sleeping on the park bench. You're gonna love it. Who wants to go to a stuffy office that has air conditioning? You could be out here in the park. And now what I'm going to do is turn this can in, and if I can find enough more of them, I'm going to be able to buy me maybe a hot dog for dinner tonight. Hit the thumbs up. This is your Social Security expert, New York Dan. Ha! Hey guys, New York Staying here at Nathan Benderson Park, baby. Here's the trail right here. There's a few people around. I don't think I'm going to see Sarasota here today. You know why? They're doing a circus over here and it's bedlam. They're also charging for parking over here, too. But it's perfect opportunity. I'm right across from the stairs. Yeah, the famous NBP staircase, guys. I'll give you a close-up view of that. But this is what it looks like. If you've seen Tim around here, there's like a waterway, a bridge there. There's palm trees. There's a guy fishing right there. This guy's riding a bicycle. This guy's walking. Yeah, it's real exciting. And there's a bunch of power lines back there. I was just filming a spoof video over here with my tripod. Huh. But yeah, the weather's actually good now. It was super hot out when I was in Naples. I don't know what was going on. Now it actually cooled off. I just got to be vigilant for any kind of things crawling in the grass here. I keep forgetting about this. We don't have these. Take a few steps back here to be on the safe side. Stay on the blacktop. We don't have these hazards in New York. Like if anything's going to crawl out of there. NBP, baby, Nathan Benderson Park. They're doing some circus work. I'll put you on the zoom lens. We'll check it out.